This video is on the out-of-box demo overview. It will cover the general overview of the out-of-box demo. It will cover how to flash the out-of-box demo onto an EVM, an mmWave EVM, and it will have a hands-on session on the out-of-box demo using the demo visualizer. In general, the out-of-box demo is meant to showcase TI's mmWave devices in different, easily configurable use cases. This demo is part of the mmWave MCU Plus SDK. At a high-level architecture, the out-of-box demo is an embedded application which runs on the mmWave device, and its counterpart, the mmWave demo visualizer, runs on a PC in a browser. The device and the PC are connected via a USB cable, which transports two UARTs, and this is used to establish two-way communication between the device and the PC, particularly the out-of-box demo running on the device and the demo visualizer running on the PC. This communication is used by the demo visualizer to take user configurations input from the GUI and to send them to the out-of-box demo running on the device in an appropriate format. The device then responds by processing the data and sending the processed data back to the device, which can then be plotted by the demo visualizer. To begin experimentation with the OOB demo, we need to start by flashing it onto the device. Now, there are many variants for the out-of-box demo, and these variants depend on the devices being used and the particular functionality being tested. We'll be using the out-of-box demo with AWR2944 in this hands-on session, and the functionality we'll be using will be the TDM processing chain. This is the same chain that was used with the first generation devices. On the basis of this, we select this image to be flashed. It can the location can change based on the exact version of the SDK being used. Flashing applications based on the mmWave MCU Plus SDK involve the following steps. And the first step is to install the dependencies. Then the EVM needs to be booted in UART boot mode, which allows for flashing to happen. We call a flashing script that does the actual flashing, and then we boot the EVM back into QSPI boot mode, which is also colloquially called the functional boot mode, where applications can usually run. For steps 2, 3, and 4, there are more details on how to do this step by step in this section of the SDK user guide, and I will not cover the exact steps in this video for the sake of brevity. Once the right out-of-box image has been flashed on the device, we can use the demo visualizer to start experimenting with it. There are 4 steps in general. The first is a one-time step. When you open the demo visualizer in a browser, preferably Chrome, for the first time, you'll be prompted to install a couple of dependencies. After that part is done, you can connect the demo visualizer to the device by providing the correct COM ports and baud rates for the device. And the baud rates for your particular device can be found in the SDK user guide. After the EVM has been connected to the demo visualizer, configs can be sent from the visualizer, and the device will start responding with data, and these plots can be visualized then from the visualizer. As an advanced feature, instead of sending the configs via a GUI, the user can achieve fine-grained control of the configs by modifying the CFG file itself. And the configuration file format of the SDK user guide gives exhaustive details on this. This is what the demo visualizer looks like. As a first step, we need to connect to the visualizer. If you've connected to a particular device before, you can just select this button and it will connect. Otherwise, you can go to options and select serial port. Here you will have to give the demo visualizer prompts on the serial ports to use and the baud rates to use. The serial ports to use can be found in the device manager under ports. So COM11 is the application port for me, and COM10 is the auxiliary data port. And I know from the user guide that for AWR2944, I need to use this baud rate. After I apply this, I will see hardware connected. Now I can start experimenting with the different configurations available. Firstly, I have to select the platform being used and the SDK, which is 4.2. The processing chain is TDM, and then if I scroll down further, um, these are the configurations, the high-level configurations offered by the demo visualizer. Its maximum range and velocity, and the range and velocity resolution that can be configured here. Finally, you can select the plots that are to be output from the device, and sending the config to the mmwave device will send the configs, and you can see the raw data stream in here um, in the console messages. If I switch over to the plots tab, I see the same thing being plotted here. The plots tab has a few extra functionalities. You can record the data coming in over UART, and this button here allows for the advanced functionality of sending the config files as is. I'm going to talk about a few of the plots available here. I can see the XY scatter plot that ignores the elevation information and gives me the points available in the XY direction. So this contains the azimuth and range information. I see a range profile plot that has the relative power available at different ranges of detections. At the bottom, I have a Doppler range plot, which plots all the detections in range versus Doppler plot. And finally, the out-of-box demo also outputs some statistics, so you can see the frame numbers here and the different temperatures here. That's it for a brief overview of the out-of-box demo. Thank you.